It's Max and me, WendyV, your happiness coach and healthy aging mentor. I have a story for you today. A bathroom sink story. Kind of weird, huh? I was reminded of it as I was doing my meditation and my heart started writing this morning. Remember, I've decided to start every day with writing from my heart rather than checking the news. I still check the news, but just trying to bring my life into balance by bringing more good stuff in. Anyway, so I was reading from, her name is Florence Scovel Shinn, The Magic Path of Intuition. And the verse that, or the quote that jumped out at me today is, often we go through life resenting or disliking someone, thereby keeping the unhappy situation alive and harmful to mind, body, and affairs. Do you realize that? Your thoughts, good, bad, or indifferent, if that's possible, affect our very cells, affect our, we know it affects our emotions, our feeling, our anxiety, or our joy, but it actually affects our very cells and leads to either health or illness. So it's important to pay attention to what you're thinking and feeling. Feeling just drives it in all that much deeper. And when we're resenting or disliking someone, that is not just a thought, that's a feeling. So anyway, Florence says, send them love and goodwill and don't give advice. I don't know about you, but that's easier said than done for me. Let infinite wisdom illuminate and direct them. So here's the story of the bathroom sink. And I gave a lot of advice. Every day I would go in to my roommate's bathroom, and his sink and mirror would be just splashed with water, and it had a pretty blue countertop, which would, all the water spots would show, and the mirror came all the way down to water. It just drove me nuts. And although there was a floor-to-ceiling closet or shelves with doors right next to the sink, everything he used every day was out on the counter. So every day I would go and clean it up, and I got a basket and put everything in it, but every day he would take everything out of the basket and set it down next to the basket. And I just was angry and resentful, and I took it personally, and I asked him to do things differently, and he never did. But as trying to be a better me, this lesson came to me, and I realized I was making it all about me. He never even ever once asked me to clean the bathroom. I just did it because that's what I wanted to do. Yet I was resentful of the way he left it. He didn't care. He wasn't doing it to me. It just didn't bother him. It's who he was. And so when I realized this and realized that I just needed to change my thought, every day when I went in that bathroom, I had this set of thoughts that I just told you about. So I decided to try a new set of thoughts. So as I dried off the sink and put everything back in the baskets, I said, small price to pay to live in paradise. And that was my thought. Cleaned up, walked out. I did that, let me think. I felt better immediately. At least I didn't walk out resentful. And even though I didn't say anything to him, at first I did, and then I didn't. But that energy was inside, and it can be felt. You know what I mean? So, anyway, So, small price to pay to live in paradise. I just dried that sink up, cleaned the mirror, put everything back, walked out, and I couldn't believe how much better I felt. And for several days I did that. I'm shocked. The resentment was gone, the hurt was gone, the anger was gone. And then on the third or fourth day, I went into the bathroom and all the things that he uses were back in the basket. He had used them, but he put them back. I didn't say a word. And, I dried up the sink and walked away, and I was shocked. And remember what I read to you. Send them love and goodwill, and don't give advice. Let infinite wisdom illuminate and direct them. It works. I'm telling you, it really works. It changed the whole energy in the home. It just changed everything. But mostly it changed, first it changed me. That's where it had to start. And it just didn't bother me anymore. And anyway, it's shocking. And I have tried this since. Other people, other situations that I'm resentful or hurtful, or once I stop making it about me. And the truth is, we can't really know what's going on in anyone's mind. But it doesn't matter, whatever it is. If they feel hurtful or resentful or anything, it doesn't matter. Because as soon as I would have that thought, I would send love. I would just catch it and change it. I'm telling you, you start practicing this, it'll change your life. Catch it and change it. And I just started sending love. And then I started to notice, well, maybe they're hurt. Maybe they're having a hard time. Maybe they're upset about something that doesn't even have anything to do with me. But the more love I sent, without ever saying a word, don't give advice, without ever saying a word, the next time I was with that person, I felt a dramatic shift. A dramatic shift. And that's all we ever have charge of is ourselves. And so I think this is good advice, something you might want to start writing on, I'll put down kind of a sentence starter or two, or maybe this quote, and you just say, you could just ask your heart the question, how can I send them love and goodwill? Or help me not to give advice? What are ways that I could improve how I feel towards another person or another situation? I'm telling you, you'll be shocked. Give it a try and then let me know. All right? This is Max and me. Max, you gonna come up and say goodbye? Hello, he's right here. Max and me, WendyV, your happiness coach and healthy aging mentors. Thank you for being here today. Thank you for sharing, and thank you for commenting. I read them all. Talk to you soon. Make it a great day. Bye-bye.